Talk about these celebrities meeting me in the astral realm. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Spirit School. It's been happening more consistently now. I don't look at celebrity news like that. I am not, one of those that are constantly checking to see what's going on. But I mean, this has been happening over time. But the last few months have been really frequent for me. And I wanted to share this because I feel like what some of them have been showing me, at least the ones last night that I met in the astral realm, wanted me to share that this message that they want to be freed from these contracts that they signed and had no idea what they were signing up for. A lot of them signed these contracts when they were dumb young, not knowing, not reading through the fine print. And then until one day they had to go to a mandatory meeting or whatever, an event, party, whatever. And then when they're there, they're like forced to do these rituals. So the celebs that met in the astral realms. First off, let's talk about the ones that are on the other side, because I've been shown many high profile celebrities that have some sort of a ranking within that side, on the other side. These are all celebrities that you would know. And it's funny though, some of them, okay, have been making themselves known to me in the astral realm, trying to like change my perception of them. I'm like, that's just not gonna happen. First, I don't give a fuck. I don't know why you even care about my opinion, but okay. But I could see them, and some of them tried like intimidation factors. I'm like, bitch, no, I run with the light. You don't know, and they know what time it is when it's in the astral realm when it comes to me. So, and I say this very humbly, but they definitely were trying to change their image for whatever reason. Very, very popular celebrities. And I did not know this, but I had visions about certain celebrities, a couple, and in addition to that, a famous rapper. I used to have visions of them in this forest, in this woodsy area, and they would go to like walk off into some sort of like it felt like event, but I would see them around this tree. And then one of these famous rappers, I saw him like signing some stuff on a tree. And then it just dawned on me years later about this Bohemian Grove place. That's what I was seeing, that they were like, they went to this, they were a part of this. But these two celebrities that I connected with last night, if you're watching and you're those celebrities, just want to let you know that yes, I see you, I saw you, I see what's going on, I see it. And maybe they were asking for help from me. I tried. I'm getting chills. But they were showing me the male celebrity. He was a singer. He was showing me what it was like. Specifically, he was showing when it comes to love, relationships and stuff that he'd been in, that like he can never really have a fulfilling long-term relationship because these, those people on the other side would force him into these, again, rituals, sexual rituals he did not want to participate in. So I was with him and he was showing me going to like his home, and they would be parked out in one of those, oh God, what do you call those? I forget. But in a van and ready to like just come and see him. And he tried to run, but he couldn't leave. Then a second celebrity, she's an actress. You know her. You know all these celebrities that I'm talking about. But she's also very spiritual. But she and I were hanging out, felt like good vibes. We were like on this cruise ship, and then all of a sudden the cruise ship started getting really rocky and water started like coming onto the cruise ship, right? So then I removed us from there and took us to a train station to like leave. But then when I looked out towards the doors outside of the train station, right, it was like glass, the glass window with the wooden door. It was like a New York train station. She was standing there and she couldn't leave. They bound her, and they were like all surrounding her, all dressed in black. And I was just like, dang. Then I looked this way and I saw the male singer trying to come up up the stairs to the train station with me, and then he was getting pulled back. So it was very interesting. And then I was then taken to or I should say I took myself to this very decadent, wealthy, rich looking mansion. I was on the outside perimeter, so it looked like there was a felt like, well, I saw a balcony, like you can walk literally around the entire perimeter of the home from like the second level. It was like a white mansion, and it had black gates, for the balcony, and black large French doors that were open, lots of drapery, and a very wealthy, rich looking home, right? So I went inside and I saw a man like sitting on the couch, with legs sort of like laid out on the couch. It was a very antique looking couch. Inside was just, you knew these folks were like rich. I'm not talking about like if there's a medium rich, like I'm talking about upper echelon, the 1% type rich. And then there was a couple of women in there. I felt like a couple of them were talking on the side over here, but there was one that I went right next to see who she was. And they were all white, and this woman that I saw, all of them were of older age. And this one that I saw, she had blonde hair. It was pulled back into like a short little ponytail. She had pearls on, blue glassy eyes, and she had on this pink crocheted blazer with a pink crocheted skirt. And what I was getting was that these two, their energies was somehow interlocked with these two celebrities' energies. Somehow it's joined together, mixed, or what they do in these rituals. There's a lot of these energy exchanges, right? And these, what I'm picking up is that it creates a tie to these other folks who are appeasing these lizard beings, right? That it's somehow that contract is tied to their energy as well, like something along those lines. I feel like they were showing me this because they want it to be known that they want to be freed from this. They're actually very happy that a lot of celebrities are very happy that these Epstein files are being, made public, and people are now, asking questions and really putting these secret societies out on fucking the chopping block, right, on social media, bringing the awareness to them, because they want to be freed from these contracts that a lot of them, not all, these high profile celebrities definitely know what they're doing, what they're a part of. But these other ones that had no idea what they were, walking into, they want to be freed from it. And they're just hoping that one day, that it's happening now, the downfall of, these secret societies. But I guess they just want to show. But still, even though it's being shown energetically, there's still an energetic contract there, which is really unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? So that is to say, y'all, all of this is real. And a lot of these celebs really do not want to be a part of this, and they want to be freed. And one day we'll get to a point where you can do what you love without having to sign these contracts, which is also going to happen.